and Luke put on the stream to see
Yeah.
if the voice works. Whenever it starts.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if this works. What's this?
Hmm?
It's live. Hi, y'all. I think this is working. I'm with. Oh, child, let's wait for Phil, y'all. Don't know where he went. I need him to pull up the game. Oh, Phil, there you are, bro.
Yeah.
Alright, well, this started.
It already started? I didn't get no noti.
Ah, that's all. I was wondering if you could pull up the games.
Oh. Yeah, I will do that. And then we shall be underway.
Wait. Yep.
It's the Thursday night game? Already started? I didn't get no noti.
Alright, well, the Thursday night game.
Okay, which will be between the New York Football Giants and the Washington football team.
Alright.
And I think this is going to be a good battle for the NFC least.
Right.
But Washington is home, and fun fact, Danny Dimes is 4-0 versus the football team in his career. He still never lost to them. He has their number. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, he just always finds a way to beat them. It's like, I don't know, like whenever Brady plays the Jets. Huh.
Alright. Yeah.
Find a way to win and stuff.
I guess.
It's gonna be tough. I was researching something before that says that, like, the Giants' O-line was actually one of the best last week, and Andrew Thomas was one of the highest graded tackles. So, I don't know about that. I mean, I believe it. The stats aren't gonna lie. And last week, Chase Young, Montez Sweat, all them had a fairly quiet game.
No, I would say so, yeah.
The Chargers, and I think versus the Giants O-line, it's gonna pay big dividends, like that good defense. Galladay,
Yes.
I said from the beginning that like it wasn't a good signing. Let's just say I'm gonna pick the football team,
You're gonna
and
pick
they're
the
gonna
football
win
team?
by a decent margin. Give me the football team.
Alright. You're gonna select the football team?
Yep.
I got you. Alright. I'm also gonna go with the football team.
Yep. And for the same reasons, I don't.
Exactly, bro. I don't think they can pull that shit. Yeah, I don't think they can pull that off, bro.
Alright, and
McLaurin
AFC
better than
East
Galladay.
divisional matchup now. We got the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. I like what Zach Wilson showed last year. I mean, why I keep saying last year? Last week versus Carolina.
Yeah.
The offensive line was terrible.
It was a close game, though.
I feel bad for him, but it was like 19 to like 3 or whatnot. He sparked a comeback. The interception wasn't on him. He had not even a quarter of a second to throw the ball. So
That's
I think
true.
that, Patriots, who's playing home? I think the Jets are, because the Patriots played home last week and the Jets played on the road last game. Gilmore's out for 6 weeks. Gotta keep that in mind.
So, who you thinking of taking?
I mean, the Jets start an offensive lineman. Mekhi Becton is out like 6 weeks. I
That is
want to
true.
pick the Jets, but I can't.
So you thinking of rocking with the Pats?
I'm gonna go with the Patriots. Like, I want to pick the Jets in an upset. I do. But it's just telling me that I can't pick them. I can't. As much as, like, I may want to, I can't.
Alright, well, I don't know. I think the...
Like, it doesn't pain me. Like, I'm not gonna cry because, oh, I can't pick the Jets. But, like, it's... I don't know. I wanna, but I can't. Can't.
Right, well, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a close game, and I'm actually gonna say the Jets, because there is a reason as to why Zach Wilson was drafted before Mac Jones, so...
But the Jets have a bad history of drafting QBs in round one. We saw what happened with Donald and Mark Sanchez, and I'm sure a couple other of their quarterbacks that were drafted in the top 5 didn't
Right,
do
but
good.
Zach Wilson, I think, I don't know. He is good,
But
though. I think this is one there.
Zach was about the same, like, rated prospect, like, as Donald. Like, Donald was picked in the top 3, because he was great in college.
Alright,
Zach was also great in college. But I think when they were comparing Zach to, like, Mahomes and stuff, like, that's when people's eyes, like, really stood out and stuff. Like, when they were making comparisons like that.
yeah, never compared
Like,
Darnold
with Donald, like, we
Brady,
never
right?
got a real comparison.
Maybe Zach will be different. So I'm gonna go with the
So,
Jets.
we're gonna split on this one.
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
split.
and just saying, this loss will not be on Zach. Just saying.
It's not. It's
And
not
do you think the loss will be on Mac or the defense?
the
Like,
defense.
you had a, yeah.
Gilmore's old, bro.
Mac played good last week, just Tua was a little better.
He did.
Alright, Broncos vs. Jaguars. Probably
Alright.
the most underrated game in the week, because I picked the Jaguars to win last week versus the Texans. That didn't go well. I picked the Broncos, actually, to beat the Giants by 10 plus points, and they did. No one wanted to believe me, but I said it.
Yeah,
And
that
the
is true.
Jaguars, Trevor's first home game. Will Trevor Lawrence lose 2 games in a row? He hasn't lost a game since, like, high school until that game. But Trevor Lawrence will not lose 2 times in a row.
He won't. I don't. Well,
But I don't trust
But-
the defense. But Jerry Jeudy is out, I think, like 4 to 6 weeks, I think. The Jaguars,
that's a huge L right
Trevor
there.
played good, but the O-line was
And the Broncos still won by a tremendous amount without
Jaguars are still on a 16-game damn losing streak dating back to last year. I don't see how I could pick them. I just don't see it. I'm gonna pick the Broncos, but I don't wanna.
Yeah, well, I get that, but you know that it's the safest pick. Really.
Yep.
It's just that's what I'm telling you about. It's just the safest pick. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
But we're gonna agree.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next game.
Alright, another AFC East matchup, and it is with the Miami Dolphins versus your team. And the Dolphins are playing home, and the Bills lost a very important Week 1 home game to the Steelers.
Okay, they're not getting 2 losses. Let's
Like
focus
an
on that.
overrated team, I think we can call the Steelers. Like, their defense did good. Allen showed flashes. Diggs was like average because they played a good defense.
Right.
On the Miami side, a convincing win versus the New England Patriots.
That is.
So, how did Russo do?
Well, Rousseau actually did pretty good. I think. So I saw a lot of the defense. I saw him on the defense, and that was great from Rousseau.
Long story short, the Bills
people,
are a top 2 or 3 team in the AFC. They're not gonna lose the first 2 games of the season. If
no.
like the Ravens, it's gonna look bad. So I don't think it's gonna happen.
I'm taking
But
the Bills.
if the Dolphins win, don't be surprised. That defense might surprise you.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
I'm taking the Bills.
49ers versus Eagles. We saw what Jalen Hurts did. I was one of the people that said, give him another chance. Everyone was like, get him out. But I saw the potential in him. And I still think he has potential. Everyone's saying, oh, Falcons suck. Yes, like the defense does suck. It is bad. But you still have to try. Even against the bad teams, like we see with the 49ers and the Lions, you can't, like, not try versus bad teams. You still have to play to win, no matter who you're playing. So you can't say, oh, Eagles played the Falcons. The Eagles tried, and at their full strength last week versus the Eagles, I think it was the most convincing win of the entire week. Went into like a decent sized crowd in Atlanta. It's very like popular, and they won 32-6. You win by 26 on the road when you were the underdogs. That's a statement. And now they return home to play the 49ers, who blew a 38-10 lead versus the Lions, who are supposed to win 3 games this season. I don't know.
I don't know about that either. Well, Lance is still a good QB, but Hurts is for an
I'm somewhat hesitant to pick the 49ers, but they're the safe pick, so I'm just gonna pick them.
I kind of want to say something, and I think it's
all the other games. I am not confident.
I got a crazy comparison.
What is it?
I kind of think Jalen Hurts reminds me of like Alex Smith, because Hurts, he's like at a young age almost like very injury prone, but with the injuries that he gets, he's still a really talented QB and does a lot. Just like when Alex Smith, how he always battled his injuries, he always still pulled through. For Washington, for Kansas City, he pulled through. So I think that's who Hurts kind of reminds me of, and I think that's who Hurts.
Sorry, Jalen, but on paper, you're not the better team.
Huh. You're not. Yeah.
Give me the 49ers.
That 49ers defense is going to destroy you.
Yeah, they're an intimidating defense.
Yeah.
They can throw many guys at you. Bosa, that D-line, and then Fred Warner. You got good corners everywhere. They're just a complete team.
Exactly.
That's all I gotta say. It's just not anything bad against the Eagles. Like, I may not be their biggest fan. It's nothing against them. It's just the 49ers are the better team. The 49ers. Eagles aren't bad. 49ers are just better.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Alright. Rams versus Colts. Colts. Quentin Nelson. I think he might be returning this week. We saw how that offensive line played versus the Seahawks. The Colts, one of the best offensive lines in the league the past 3-4 years, completely played bad against a Seattle defensive line that hasn't been very good the past few years. So I think if Quentin Nelson comes back, I still think, who is he going to face on the other side, on the Rams?
Donald. You just know he's going to be facing.
And the Colts can't stop it, and the Colts defense isn't going to stop the Rams offense. Like, the Rams might be like, oh, they're the Islanders. They only play defense.
Rams have the most craziest.
But like versus a decent Bears defense, Stafford threw a 67-yard, I think, bomb. Like, it was a 67-yard bomb and a 40-yard bomb. So where's the coverage? You think the Colts, who have like old corners, are gonna keep up with
You
like
think this
these
is
young
something
receivers? Cook,
Carson Wentz
Woods,
can pull out?
Tutu Atwell. Give me the Rams in a freaking blowout.
Yeah,
Not a
like,
blowout, but convincing.
and whatever Stafford did is nothing that Wentz can pull off. So
Yeah.
Rams all the way, bro.
Yeah. Great game right here. Raiders versus Steelers. Steelers are playing home. The Raiders, what a come from behind win versus the Raiders. Huge props to them. That defense played excellent.
That
The
offense too.
defensive line
That
went
offense too.
against a Ravens offensive line that is weak right now. And if the Raiders defense can be somewhat like above average like that, they'll make the playoffs because they have one of the best offenses in the league. I was high on them all of last season.
No, they were an underrated team.
If their defense can just improve in the slightest bit, they're a playoff team. If they play like how they did on Monday, they'll make the playoffs.
They can be like the Rams, crazy offense and crazy defense, and a little bit unstoppable.
No, not crazy defense,
but just
the
enough
Rams
defense.
have an elite defense. The Raiders are below average.
They could be the Rams in the underrated category.
Well, yeah, underrated. That's what I said last year. They went 6-3.
Exactly.
I was confident. Then they lost 5 out of their last 6 games, and then they were under 500.
Oh.
And then, 10 to a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
And so, the Steelers' defense is very good. I think Waller is still going to have a good game. Jacobs, I don't think so. Because, with that defensive line, with the Steelers, they get after the quarterback fast. The offensive line on the Raiders is young. They built through the draft. They traded away all of their, old guys on the O-line.
They did draft a lot of guys with some run game, they do have a lot of guys with some run game. Josh Jacobs, Kenyon Drake. I mean, well,
yeah, but not against Steelers.
Not against the Steelers defense.
Zeke versus Tampa Bay last week.
Right.
You're not gonna get the ball out. There's gonna be a lot of pressure on Carr, and Waller's gonna have a good game. And I think Najee Harris might have a field day.
I think so too.
I am gonna pick the Steelers.
I would, because I feel like they might go have a crazy record again.
Raiders, but I'm not gonna be high on you like I was last year because I'm not.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just not. All right, ready for this next one? Yeah. Ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Bengals in Chicago. Let me just keep it simple as this. Matt Nagy, if you're listening to me right now, if you start Andy Dalton, you're asking yourself to lose the damn game. So if you want to compete for the playoffs, because the Bears, they're a wild card team if Fields plays. I'm just going to keep it short and simple. The Bengals, they have the better quarterback, the better offense. Defense, no, but they improved. It's just when Dalton is starting, you're not going to win many games. Sorry to cut it to you. Give me the Bengals.
I want to make a bit of a claim here, and I want to say that Dalton is not the huge problem. Because I saw how the Bears did played against the Rams
He threw an
last
interception.
game. He threw an interception, but that's it.
Dalton
right?
had no
but that
touchdowns.
happened. No. That happens to quarterback.
Fields had a touchdown, and he only played 2 plays, and he got a touchdown. Then Dalton in 59 minutes.
Listen, at the start of the game, the defense was going crazy, and he had no help whatsoever. I also blame that on the. You know that the Bears don't even have the best offensive power. That's all I can. They have.
But they can't run the ball either. Because
They
with
can't run
Dobbins
the
on the other side, you can't
right.
run the ball.
The only guy who did the impossible was Montgomery. But other than that,
who had
no
a
one.
rare good game versus the Rams defense.
Right.
Like, you don't see that a lot. A team with like a good run in the game versus the Rams. So are you picking the Bengals, or are you gonna trust Dalton and like have the defense carry?
It's not. I'm gonna go with Bengals just cause I think Dalton's good, but I don't think the offense is gonna come through for him. So
No, they have all the weapons they can ask for. A good offensive line, Darnell Mooney, Allen Robinson, Cole Kmet, a good young tight end. They have Montgomery. What else are you asking for? Like, they have all the pieces. Like, just start your better cornerback. What else can I tell you?
I
Texans
guess
and Browns. Let's make this less than 10 seconds. Let's make it less than 10 seconds. Browns and Texans. Yeah. Alright, next.
Yeah.
Alright, Saints versus Panthers. Saints fans, do not celebrate. Because I'm not going to say Sam Darnold is the real deal, but he's not like a bum, a bust, like everything that he was on the Jets.
He's bad.
A better player. No. He has better weapons. He has a good running back that he can throw it to a lot.
So the guy lost a lot of yards. I don't know if we saw the same game, but he just lost mad yards. Look at that guy. He can't even handle that pressure. Goddammit. I don't know.
The Jets haven't had a good running back in decades, and he has a weapon now, and DJ Moore, and Robbie Anderson.
Right. I feel bad for them. They'll always be open. But the problem is the guy can't even handle pressure. Sam Darnold. He'll be on.
Darnold played good in week 1.
Right. The thing is, with him, it'll be 1st and 10. Next thing you know, it's going to be 1st and 20. He's always losing yards. He can't handle pressure, bro. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have.
Offense. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
Exactly. No, second, but you know what I mean. He loses yards for them, bro. Like, it's crazy.
Jameis, on the other hand, I'm happy for him. Like, he had the most yards in 2019. I knew it. And then he just threw a lot of interceptions. Man. And, like, I swear, like, he took the eye test, and he got an eye surgery, and I believe that, like, he got fixed. Like, all jokes aside, like, I think that he did. He's still gonna throw interceptions. It happens, right?
That's what I say about Dalton. Like, it happens.
Even the best throw interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
So, for Jameis, he's gonna eventually throw an interception.
He will. So, but the way he performed against the Packers...
Week 1, he might win MVP.
He might win. But the way he played against the Packers, it was good. I'm taking Saints, bro.
Quiet down. But yes, I will also take the New Orleans Saints.
Me too.
And next, we got the Falcons and the Buccaneers. This is like Texans Browns, alright? Let's just say it and move on.
Yeah, okay, let's give me the next game, bro.
An even better game. Cardinals, Vikings. Vikings were a disappointment last week. They lost to the Bengals in overtime.
Well, it was a close game. I mean, a field goal kick. Let's be real here. Honestly, they had that win.
How do you lose to the Bengals? That's my point. Like, I'm not saying because everyone's allowed to lose, but like it's just how like it was the most Minnesota Vikings way
your question
to
is,
lose the game.
Well, your question is how you lose to the Bengals. Another question would be how you how you gonna miss a 30-yard field goal kick. I mean, that was easy to make, honestly.
Yes, but the Vikings just always find a way to lose. Like, I don't care who it's versus.
I mean,
the Vikings will always.
I guess that defense messed up. I don't know what else to tell you. I guess defense just choked
Kyler
there.
Murray. Shout out to you, Kyler.
MVP so far. I don't know, looking
I
like an
was
MVP
wrong
candidate.
about you. They throw an interception, but no one really cares about it when you have 300 yards, 5 touchdowns. So he had a fantastic game. He's my
You and
MVP
D,
so far.
you and D Hop gonna go crazy, bro. So I mean, I'm taking. I'm sorry, bro, but I'm taking the Cards. I mean, yeah, I don't know what else to tell you, bro. I'm taking the Cardinals.
Me too. And Chandler Jones, holy shit.
It's crazy, bro.
5 sacks.
He's gonna
And he
smack.
requested a
he's gonna-
trade a couple months ago. How dare the Cardinals not pay him?
Exactly,
Like,
bro.
if they're not paying him now, the Cardinals don't deserve him.
Better, bro.
Like,
Cause look,
front
now
office,
you
Watt
better pay
isn't
him up.
gonna do what he did in 2012.
Cause he's gonna be
just
destroying Kirk Cousins,
there,
bro. He's
like
gonna
for
smack
one
him.
last fight in the ring.
He's smacking.
I'm picking the
Cousins.
Cardinals.
I'm picking the Cards too, bro.
Cowboys Chargers, beautiful. Did you hear about DeMarcus Lawrence?
I did, but I don't think that's gonna stop the Cowboys defense. I still think they have a great defense even without him. Cause he's just a vet. Honestly, he got that 1 sack, but he hasn't
The
really gotten.
Cowboys defense is bad. For
It
the
is
past
bad.
2 years, they just never had a good team in general. The offense
Is however different.
is top tier. Like, in that Chiefs and Tampa Bay tier, they have everything on offense. They
Exactly.
have an elite quarterback,
A good wide
above
receiver core.
average running back. Amari Cooper is great. CeeDee Lamb is a young stud.
Zeke is great.
Zeke is good. The offensive line is great.
Good.
Now look at the Chargers. They're younger, and they have a defense. I can't stress it enough. Defense wins you championships.
Yeah,
Look in the
but
past Super Bowls.
Zach.
How defense won. The Broncos, with the team with
Okay.
Peyton Manning
Well,
on it,
let's. Right.
scored 8 points to the Seahawks.
All right. Now, but Dak has already faced. Dak has just came off a very close game.
And
With
had the second
defending
best
champs.
week besides Kyler. He was
Right.
probably the second best performer against the quote top defense in the league. Everyone said about Tampa Bay.
I wouldn't say top defense, but they have some scary players.
Yeah, but that's what everyone says in like week 1 of the season. Like they overreact. Tampa Bay, they're not gonna like allow 30 points.
Rams have top defense in the league, if anything, but Cowboys can. I think the Cowboys can get through that Chargers defense. If they can get through that Bucks defense, I think they can get through the Chargers.
Yeah,
I'm
but,
gonna take
like, with
the Cowboys.
Bosa and stuff.
Bosa,
Like, I mean, yeah,
but that
like,
wide
when you have
receiver core can
Herbert,
just.
Eckler, and O-line, not Mike Evans, Keenan Allen, what's his face? Mike Williams. I think this is our first disagreement. But it's constructive criticism. Huh.
Right?
We are agreeing with each other in some aspects we may not agree with.
Yeah,
But that is the whole point of the video. It is a debate show.
it is. So I guess we'll part ways for this one. You can take.
Alright. And
The
I
Chargers.
respect your opinion.
I respect your
Okay.
opinion as well.
And I'm not saying the Chargers are gonna shut out the
Neither am I.
Cowboys with like their quote unquote defense. I'm just saying when the Cowboys have a bad defense, when you allow 31 points to the Buccaneers, you may allow 30 points to the Chargers, but you're not gonna have the same offensive performance unless you play the Giants or the Eagles. You'll score 40 points.
But
Not
with
against this Chargers defense.
But with the crazy, insane O line that the Cowboys have, they will protect. They will protect that. CD,
And Zach Martin's coming back
right?
from the COVID list.
Like CD, Amari, and Zeke. They can with the O line that the Cowboys have. They'll be running circles around that hole
True.
charge of
And if the
defense.
defense can make like one crucial stop, they'll be in perfect position.
Right, exactly. That would help them out. So,
Alright, game of the week. Titans vs Seahawks. In Seattle. This is going to be a great game. Henry, only 8. I'll repeat it again. 8 yards last game.
Not impressed.
An average Cardinals defense.
I'm not impressed, man. But I think this is the point where the Titans are going to start to get into it. Week 2, I think this is where they're
Julio
going
was quiet. A.J. Brown was decent. Tannehill, disappointed in him to say the least. I'm going to pick the Seahawks. I think the Titans are going to start off 0-2. I think Russ, I get it. He's a first half quarterback. Like he always does good in the first half of the season.
Right.
But this is the first half of the season, right?
Yeah. Well,
I don't care. Like they could be playing Tampa Bay.
I
and
think
if it's first half us, and the Titans' defense is abysmal. You saw what happened to the Cardinals, right?
Yes.
Now they're playing the Seahawks, a team from the same division as the Cardinals. They have like the hardest 2 games to start off, right? Cardinals and Seahawks. I don't feel bad because they're getting 2 hard games out of the way. Like if they can at least maybe win this one, maybe like I'll feel better about their chances.
I might actually go
in
to
Seattle. It's a good atmosphere, but it can definitely go either way for sure.
That's for sure. I agree with you. With the Titans defense especially, that was abysmal. I think
defense was, worse than the Cowboys defense since 2018. No, like the past 3 years. The Titans were always horrible defensively.
I'm gonna have to go with the Seahawks. I'm not gonna pick the Titans until they actually play a team with bad defense. So until they play a team with bad defense, I'm not picking them for anything.
Let's see, when do the Titans play the Jaguars?
Exactly. I don't know why they can't handle the defense. Their defense
Titans play the Colts next and the Jets. So the Colts is going to be a bit of a challenge, but I think they'll cruise.
I think that one. Well, Jets. Colts it's a tough defense on the Colts. I mean, it's the Jets too. Well, not exactly.
And then after the Jets, they played the Jaguars and the Bills. Like the Jaguars, they should be able to score a bunch against, and even the Bills, who have like an average defense, but they're gonna allow a lot of points. So I think that 3-game stretch might determine the Titans' season. Jets, Jaguars, Bills. Can they beat both Jets and Jaguars? 1, 2.
I think they can.
Can they put up a good fight against the Bills? If they can beat the Seahawks and the Jets and the Jaguars, I'll change my mind. But if I don't see it, I won't believe it. That's the same. If I don't see them do it, I'm not gonna believe it. You're picking the Seahawks as well?
I'm picking the Seahawks as well. I'm picking the Titans until they can get through that defense, and I can trust them enough to fight the defense. Because if their defense is just going to be horrible and not support them, I might as well start putting up a fight to fight the opposing team's defense. Put up a fight against the opposing team's defense if your defense is not going to support the team. That's all I gotta say.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Any more games?
The Sunday night game.
Whoa, everyone
the Baltimore Ravens playing at home against the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, for the Ravens, I'm disappointed that they couldn't beat the Raiders. But, luckily for them, a lot of people were picking the Raiders. So it's not like a big upset. I think it's more of like how they lost the game. Like they blew a 14-point lead in the fourth quarter. Lamar had a costly fumble. And versus the Chiefs, if you turn the ball over, you're gonna pay the price. Like maybe versus the Raiders, like they'll
turn the
get a
ball
field goal out of it. But like you learned in the AFC Championship, kicking field goals aren't gonna win you games versus them.
Nah.
You just gotta get touchdowns, convert the 2-point conversion.
Let's
a fumble.
remember the month though.
Do
It's September.
something.
It's September. Mahomes ain't gonna do nothing, and he's not gonna do nothing wrong at all. This is Mahomes' month. He's Mr. September for a reason. This is his month.
Yes, but like
Ravens
in general, the Ravens can't make any mistakes on defense and
They
offense. If they turn the ball over, like I'm just gonna turn it off because I know when I turn it back on in 30 seconds, there's gonna be 7 more points. Right? So there's no way around it. Even against like the elite defenses in 2018, the Chiefs scored 51 points against the Rams. Like, come on. That means they're gonna score 80 versus the Ravens.
Right. So there you go.
I'm picking the Chiefs by like 15.
Exactly.
At least.
Exactly.
So,
I'm agreeing with you right there.
And let's just end the stream short and sweet. Packers vs Lions. We don't need an explanation.
Yeah.
I mean, unless something, like if the Packers, if they want to blow everything up, Rodgers just chuck the ball downfield.
I don't know. Goff's been pretty impressive.
The Packers are scaring me a little bit.
They are.
The Titans too. If I'm being honest.
Packers are scary, but when I'm looking at the lines, Goff is actually pretty impressive. But let me tell you something, bro. Man, were my expectations for Goff low. He's going.
Guess what?
He's like top 5. He was top 5 quarter for like week 1.
The Ravens play the Lions after the Chiefs. So the Ravens 0-3 right now, Luke? Look, they are gone. But I'm saying, like, if the Ravens can lose to the Chiefs and beat the Lions, it's not impressive. Because I'm sure, like, a high school varsity team could beat the Lions, right?
Right. Yeah.
So I think it's more of, can the Ravens prove themselves versus the Chiefs, like, overcome the hump, and just, like, finally win.
Right.
I don't think they're gonna. But if the defense can get maybe a turnover... Oh, but I forgot.
It'll be better.
Mahomes doesn't turn the ball over in September.
This is September. Yeah, exactly. So they're screwed.
I forgot. Lamar fumbles the ball versus a bottom 5 defense in the league.
Because he likes to run it, which is not a smart move, and that is what fucks up him and his team.
Alright, so Lions vs Packers. I'm being nice to the Packers. I'm just going to say no explanation. But if they let me down big time, like if they lose, same thing as the Saints, delete the franchise. Like, just fire everyone. Like, just fire everyone. Trade everyone. Blow, like, the whole team up. Trade Jones for draft.
Yes.
Trade Devontae to the Raiders. That's our preferred destination. Raiders or 49ers. Imagine if the Raiders got Devontae.
That should be crazy. Now, what was I gonna... I'm gonna say something about, and this is like to the Ravens in general, right?
Yeah.
I'm actually not, like, fuck them, bro.
Like,
and I'm
rooting for Lamar, but like I just can't see him getting it done. Like, I want him to, but I don't see it, man.
And I'm actually happy for one player and one player only. Ready? Mark Ingram, bro. I don't care if he went from a team with the top defense and I wouldn't say top offense, but good offense to one of the worst teams in the NFL. He finally gets to shine, bro. Lamar was taking over with his run games, never even gave Mark a chance. Now look at him, he's gonna be popping off with their new QB, right? So
good for him.
Exactly, good for him. Now Lamar can do whatever he wants. I don't know. They gotta fix Lamar, bro. Can't be doing these QB runs, honestly.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
This is what because by doing this, he's causing fumbles, which screws up the team and screws them over.
Exactly. Like, and
Right.
these are the points. Like, I don't know. Versus the Lions, you could get away with the turnover, but like you just can't lose to the Lions. Like Rodgers, if he throws another interception, I can't even say, oh, it's the Lions, because he already threw 2 interceptions last week.
Precisely, bro.
I can't even say, oh, it's the Lions. Why are you throwing an interception? But you threw 2 last week, so you can't make an
Yeah.
excuse. It's versus the Lions. That just makes the situation worse.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly, bro. Just
So I'm
crazy.
disappointed in Rodgers, but I
Not a good
think
way to come
he's
back to
gonna get
Green
the
Bay.
job done. Like I think he is. I'm
I'm
trusting him.
hoping. I'm hoping.
He's like an all-time great. But if
An
he doesn't,
MVP.
shame on him. That's his fault.
Yep, I'm not seeing anything from him, so you know what? I don't know. Well, I honestly just don't know what to say, man. Nothing from him right now.
Exactly.
So, it's just crazy, honestly.
Yeah,
Um,
it is.
well, yeah. Well, I think maybe this about sums up the stream, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, well, great debate. I'm looking forward to the start of week 2 tomorrow, everybody, so sure you tune in,
Yes,
and
sir.
I'll see you all for week 3.
Bye.
Goodbye.